Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl and we are here for another episode of Mo Mondays. So today, let me get my camera together because, okay, there we go. All right, so today we are going to do a Q&A. So we're doing a Q&A. This was gonna be a chit chat get ready with me Q&A, but I had so many struggles this morning with my camera and my battery that I just got ready and I started my day and I'm living my life and here we are. So let's just go ahead and get started. I just got my hair redone yesterday or the day before. Soon anyways. Okay. So let's go, and I am going to just read from my phone. Your girl's iPhone shawty. I love this case. I do have like a little circle thing that I put in my car that I can't put on here because they're like they're kind of raised, so I don't love that for me, but I do love the case. So there we go. Okay, so let's get into the questions, shall we? I'm literally gonna sit here and talk. So if you don't like my voice, if you don't like hearing me talk, you're gonna hate this video. Skip to the next one, honey. Whatever. Okay, so first question, why AKA over Delta? I actually had this conversation with somebody literally yesterday. I literally picked AKA because when I was like in maybe 7th grade, I was on the step team. And it was very vain. I was like, every AKA I've ever seen is very pretty. Like, they dress nice, they're beautiful. And I don't know, I just like kind of fell in love with them from then. Afterwards, of course, that's when I started doing my research. When I got to high school, I like really kind of found out what a sorority even was and why it was a thing. And so, you know, I just felt like AKA really aligned with who I was, and here we are in the game. Why are you a pescatarian? So I started being a pescatarian. This might be year 5, y'all. It's either year 4 or year 5. It might be year 4. Yeah, I think it's maybe year 4. So this is probably year 4 of me being a pescatarian. Yeah, because I went to Paris my 29th birthday. So 29, well, the next year after 29, that November, turning 30, turning 31, turning 32, and then this is turning 33. It's been 5 years. This year will be 5 years. November 1st will make 5 years of me being a pescatarian. So we are coming up on year 5. Anyways, I said all that to say why I became a pescatarian, or why am I a pescatarian. So when I became a pescatarian, it was literally because my friend was like, hey, let's do no meat November. And I was like, okay, let's do it. And so I didn't mind it. I felt like not eating meat made me, like, I had more energy. Like, I felt like my body felt better. I actually think I'm allergic to something about fried chicken. I can't say that it's chicken because I can eat chicken, but I can't eat fried chicken. Every time I used to eat fried chicken, I used to throw it up. So I don't know what it is, but whatever. Apparently I'm not the only person. So somebody was like, oh, you're allergic to the chicken, but I don't think it's the chicken because I could eat other forms of chicken. I just could not eat fried chicken like from a restaurant. So I don't have a reason to go back to eating meat, to be honest. I don't miss any meats. There's nothing that I've said. The only thing that I actually eat is chicken every once in a while. I will eat a chicken wing, I'm not gonna hold you, but other than that, like, I miss steak sometimes, and really it's not even the steak, it's the A1 sauce with the steak. Like, the steak is the side, the A1 sauce is the main meal. I love A1 sauce. So I just don't have a reason to not be a pescatarian, so I'm gonna keep doing it. What's your favorite holiday and why? Besides my birthday, which is a holiday, December 29th, I say Christmas because that's Jesus' birthday. Also because my love language is gifts. Run me my gift. So I love Christmas. I love the holidays. Like, I feel like people's spirits are so high. Like, people are so nice during the holidays. So I love Christmas. What's your favorite place to buy clothes and shoes? I don't really have a favorite place. I would say probably shoes, maybe Nike, because that's pretty much the only thing that I have like a standard. Like, I have a few pair of Nikes, but everything else in my closet is literally like anywhere. Oh, and Crocs. Definitely Crocs. But yeah, like, I have nothing. I don't think any of my shoes are like, I don't have 5 pair of the same shoe. Like, so I shop anywhere. Same thing with clothes. I mean, I like, I don't know, standard places, Forever 21, Shein. I can't think of anything else. I like places. I like shopping, so hey, there goes that. Do you find yourself getting attached to CJ and Legend since you've babysat them before? Yeah, those are my homies. Those are literally my kids. Like, I love them. All my kids are my kids though, so I'm attached to all of them. I don't have kids myself, so literally if you are my friend and I know your kid, they are mine. They belong to me just like they belong to you. Thank you for sharing your children with me. Do you like surprises? Love surprises, actually. They're my favorite thing in the world. I'm gonna ask you 700 times what the surprise is, but I don't ever want you to tell me, ever. Like, I love being surprised. It just makes me so happy. So I love surprises. I love surprising people, all of that. How are you so perfect? Jesus, baby. That's all I got. Jesus. Pet peeves. I don't know. I don't have that many pet peeves. Okay, I'm lying. I have a lot of pet peeves, so that's probably why I can't think of them, because they be everywhere. Like, I don't know, when people pull out in front of me and drive slow. It drives me insane. When people lie to me, I'm the most understanding person in the world. Don't ever lie to me. Like, I'm cool. When people wear all of their good stuff together. That is the most random thing. Okay, like, I have this theory, literally, if I see somebody and it's like they have on like a whole bunch of different designers, or like it's like all the pieces look good, just not too good together, I always be like, oh, they threw all that good stuff on. Like, this is my favorite shirt, so I'm gonna wear this, but these are my favorite pants, so I'm gonna wear this, and these are my favorite shoes, so I'm gonna wear this. But none of it matches, none of it goes together. I'd be like, that was their favorite thing. So that's a pet peeve. Whatever. How would you describe the perfect date? I don't know. Okay, let me see. Somebody taking me somewhere and literally like I don't know where we're going. Like, I don't have to plan anything. Like, I would say like that corny, like they sent an outfit to my house or had an outfit laid out, but you would have to know what size I wore. Picking out clothes is hard. Sometimes stuff don't look good, so I would feel so bad if somebody did that and literally I was like, oh, I didn't like the way that looked on me. So I don't know about that. Let's just say you like sent me money to go buy an outfit. You sent me money to go buy an outfit. I didn't know where we were going. You took me like somewhere I've never been. I'm really like a sucker for going places I've never been. Like, I've never been to the Fox. So like if somebody took me to see a play at the Fox, like Hamilton is about to come back to Atlanta, I really want to go see that. So like they took me to see Hamilton, and then we went out to dinner somewhere with like hookah, because you know, your girl's a hookah girl, and really good like seafood and just really good conversation. I don't know, like stuff like that. Like that would be perfect. It's something that I don't normally do. I like dates that I don't normally go on. But I don't really go on dates because I don't date anybody. So there goes that. It'll be like a girlfriend's date or something. Why you so fine? God, again, Jesus, ask him. That's my homeboy. What do you enjoy most about entrepreneurship? My clients. I have really good clients. Like, I meet the best people that just slide in my DMs asking me to do work for them, or like people I would have probably never met before. I do enjoy meeting people. I'm very much a people person, obviously, if y'all can't tell. I'm very much a people person, so meeting new people is like amazing to me. So that's probably my best part. What scares you most about entrepreneurship? That it could be all gone tomorrow. Like working for Verizon, I knew that the company was a stable company. I knew that they were going to be there. Of course, layoffs happen, but it's just not the same. If something happens to me tomorrow, like, I don't know, let's say I'm in a wheelchair and I'm immobile, like, knock on wood, but I probably couldn't effectively do my job anymore. Like, my business would drastically slow down. I would have to find a job or something. I don't know. So stuff like that, that's like the scary part about it. But hopefully God don't do that to me. Where do you see yourself in 3 years? Honestly, there's no point in me answering this question, because no matter what I say, God gonna laugh at it. So I'm just done. Like, if it was up to me, I would have been married at 21, had a couple of babies by 23. Baby, we about 10 years out, and God just laughed. So I don't know. I'm still working for myself and growing my business and being happy. How do you define success? I would say probably just doing whatever I want to do, like being happy in the moment that I'm in, being able to buy whatever I want to buy, just living my most happy life is me being successful, honestly. Who/what is your biggest inspiration or motivation? I would say, I know I keep saying God, but literally God. Like, God is perfect. No one else is. So no one else like inspires me, I guess, to be a better person than God. Like, every day I strive to be like God. I strive to be a good person. I strive to show genuine love to people. I strive to be a friend when people need a friend. I strive to be the best business owner. Like, that's my motivation, is being made in his image. Like, literally, people inspire me to like be, for instance, I want to be a millionaire. So me being a millionaire, anybody who's a millionaire, they're my inspiration, because if you can be a millionaire, I can be a millionaire. So I need to figure it out. So yeah, that's about it. God and millionaires, because that's what I'm trying to be. What is the best experience you ever had in your life? In my life? That's a lot of experiences. Let me see. Okay, probably, okay, this is hard, because should I just say like the best like thing that I've ever done, or like the best like situation that I've ever done? Because situation, I would say two, which were both travel experiences, going to Dubai and going to Paris. Paris, I will say, because Paris was on my bucket list. Before I even had a passport, I knew I wanted to go to Paris. Like, that was gonna be my stilo, right? I knew I was gonna love Paris. So when I went, it was just very like nostalgic, like, oh my gosh, I'm in Paris. So that was just beautiful to me. And then Dubai was just, if you've ever been to Dubai, you know, it's just different. Like, it's beautiful. So I would say that's probably my top two experiences. Things that I just did, quit my job. I don't know, that was a good experience. Like, to know I just like was like, okay, I'm done, I'm doing this. A lot of people don't do that, you know, they stay and be miserable, but I didn't. What's one thing you would tell your younger self? That's a good one. Oh, going back to the 3-year plan, probably don't plan your life out, because it's not gonna happen that way. Go more with the flow and be free. And that man is not your husband. That's a good one. Like, if he's not your husband, God wants better for you than that. Okay. Would you ever consider being in an interracial relationship towards marriage? Yeah, I don't have no discrimination. I mean, of course, I love my black kings, baby. But yeah, no, I don't discriminate against anybody. So I would consider it. Yeah. What do you want next for your business? Honestly, I would like to find a secretary, but it's very hard. Like, I really want to just meet somebody that's amazing, like myself, and be like, wow, can you be my secretary? I'm not good at the whole interview process. I'm not good at trial and error. I'm not good at stuff like that. So I just, it's hard. So I really need to expand. So that's it. I need a secretary. The word's out there. Do you and Damo have the twin telepathy thing going on? Can you read each other's minds? No. Yes and no. So like, I might call Dominic and she'll be like, oh my God, I was just about to call you. I was just thinking about you. And so it's like, oh, okay, cool. Or I'll say something and be like, we should go to the store. She'll be like, oh, I was just about to say we should go to the store. And we like finish each other's sentences, stuff like that. But I can't like feel when she's like hurting, like not like that. How did you find the courage to quit your corporate job? Let me tell you, I actually had a phone call with my best friend Ariane, and even though like I would have never asked her to do this, when I was like very sad at my job, like I went outside and I was like, oh my God, I'm about to quit this job. I was outside literally like on the phone crying on my lunch break. Like I was so sick. And she was like, you know, Tim and I will empty out our bank accounts to make sure you're good. Quit that job. And it wasn't necessarily that, you know, she was willing to give me the money for it. It was just like knowing that I had that like support system, and even like talking to my family and my friends, and everyone was literally like, you know, you're good, like you'll be okay. And at the time, you know, I had money saved, so it wasn't just like about the money. It was just like, you know, knowing that people were rooting for me. Like, you really need a support system. You need friends. You need people who are going to tell you that you're making, you know, dumb or good decisions. And so really just knowing I had like people that had my back that really were supporting me, I think that that was kind of where the courage came in. So yeah, I did it. How did you and your friends meet? Specifically me. LOL, JK. So that was from Britt. And I met Britt Brown, let me tell y'all. So Britt is actually a Delta and I'm an AK. We went to college together. I knew like of her, but I didn't know her. And one of her, I'm gonna say Neos, because I don't know if her and Kayla were on the same line. But Kayla invited me over her house to help her decorate her graduation cap. So y'all know I've always been creative. And so Kayla was like, can you come over my profile's house and help me decorate my graduation cap? And I was like, I mean, okay. So literally I come into this house full of Deltas. It's like maybe 8 Deltas in there. And I'm like, hey y'all. Like, and that's how I met Britt, because it was her house. So yeah, we got closer when she moved to Atlanta. She actually moved in with my best friend Ariane, and now this is my bestie. That's the homie. Like, that's our girl. So there we are. What's the next big venture in your business? What's your next focus? I already talked about that. I found it in a second too. All right, best date, worst date. Best date. Let me think. My memory is so bad, y'all. My best date probably would be, oh, so when the first date that me and my ex-boyfriend went on, we went to, well, both of our kind of like first dates were really good. The first date, he actually invited me to a Future concert, and I was like, I don't really want to go. This was before we were dating. I was like, I don't want to go. Like, I was telling all my friends, I really don't want to go to this concert, but I told him yes, so I should go. And so I tried to come up with he already knows this story, so that's why it's not that bad that I tell it. But I tried to come up with every single excuse as to like why I wasn't gonna go. I was telling all my friends like, I'm not going to that. And I had no reason not to go. So literally I ended up going. He like got an Airbnb in the middle of downtown so we could be close. He invited some of his friends. So we pre-gamed at the Airbnb and went to the concert. And y'all, when I say we had the best time, like it was so much fun. Like we had a ball. That was probably one of my best days. Like we had so much fun. Like it was just a really good time. And then after the concert, one of his friends actually lost his keys at the concert, and so he happened to park his car behind mine in the driveway. So I stayed there till literally like 3 o'clock in the morning trying to get my keys from him. It was so much, like it was so much. So but because I stayed there till 3 o'clock in the morning, we literally ended up talking all night. Like I found out everything about him, he found out everything about me. So it was a really good night. It was a good day. And then worst date, I've had so many of them, I don't know, like men are trash. I would say probably this one date I went on, the guy was so boring, and everybody knows like I laugh over everything. Like I'm a funny person, I love to laugh, so I laugh over everything. He was so boring. He didn't make me laugh one time. He asked me like what my favorite restaurants were and what my favorite food was, and I was like, well, I'm a pescatarian. And he was like, okay. He took me to Yard House. There's literally like 3 pescatarian things. I mean 3 like fish items on the menu at Yard House. So I was like, okay. And then we left, and y'all, this man literally like kissed me. It was all bad. I was so mad. So it was bad. Anyways, what's your advice for someone trying to start a small business? Top 3 things. I would say for one, to really figure out what your business is and why you actually want to do that. Like don't just do it because everybody else is doing it. 2, grab your chickens and run. Like when I first started my business, I didn't even have a website. Even though I knew how to make websites, I didn't have one. So I just grabbed my chickens and I ran. And 3, be legit. Get an LLC. It's $120. Like it ain't, I mean, that's in the state of Georgia, but you know, make your business legit. Like, you're not, I tell people all the time, like, this is like always my thing when people say like stuff about creating their business. I'm like, is Target gonna put you in their stores without an LLC? No. So go get an LLC. Like, make your business legit. Where do you see yourself in a year from now? Expanding, switching careers? I don't plan on switching careers, but you know, expanding for sure. When you make a list of goals, how do you decide which ones you want to tackle first? Really, I tackle the easiest ones first and then go from there. So I'm really big on like making lists. I make lists all the time. And so I will make a list and just say, hey, these are what I want to get done. Sometimes, y'all, the gnats in my home and the mosquitoes, I don't understand. I cannot get rid of them. And I am trying my hardest to get rid of them, and they keep driving me insane. Anyways, okay. Yeah, so when I make my goals, I really just set goals for like the year and things like that. So I just tackle like the easiest ones first. Like something I can get done in a day, that's probably gonna get done before something that might take me a little while. So I just go from there. What key activities would you recommend entrepreneurs to invest their time in? I would say learning more about your craft, following people that do what you do, or like talking with people who are where you want to be. So if you're an organizer like myself, I organize, I follow the home edit because I need to see what y'all got going on. Like, what are my goals? I need to do that. I would recommend reading books about what you're doing, talking to people about what you're doing, having a group of friends who actually like care about what you're doing and want to see you thrive, things like that. What does a productive day look like for you? Finishing my to-do list. Like I said, I make those all the time, so finishing out a to-do list is really like big for me. I have to make sure, like, if I get a whole to-do list done in the day, your girl's popping. What's the pros and cons of working for yourself? Pros is, let me start with cons. I can name that easier. Cons, I work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whenever I'm not working, like, there's work to be done. So I'm neglecting something when I'm not working. It's not that I can just not work. It's that I'm neglecting something as I'm not working. So I don't like that. Pros are, you know, the typical pros. For the most part, I can build my own schedule. I can tell people when I don't want to do something. Everyone is not my client. I can tell you, no, I don't want to do your job. I can tell you, no, I don't want to do this. Which I try not to say no to people. But, you know, I can if I need to. Things like that. That's cool. Where did you grow up? That's kind of tough. I'm from California. And I moved here when I was young. So when I moved here, I moved to, sorry y'all. When I moved here, we lived in like McDonough-ish area, somewhere like Lovejoy area. Then we moved to Smyrna, Smyrna, Marietta area. And then I kind of grew up fully in Gwinnett. So I was in Gwinnett. What's your favorite childhood memory? Y'all know I got bad memory. I don't know, like, you tell me, because it's probably about the same. What's one thing you wish you had known when you began your career? People don't have to support you. People don't have to follow you. People don't have to like you. People don't have to like do anything. They don't gotta pay you. People are not going to pay you if you don't ask, like things like that. What are some of your household must-haves? I can make a whole video out of this, so I'm gonna skip over that question because I can make a video out of that one. How do you show people you love / care about them? That one's hard because I show everybody that I love and care about them in a different way. Some people, I mean, the same way about love language. Some people that love, you know, spending time with me. So all I gotta do is come over every once in a while and hey, here we are. Some people I have to diligently like show them love, like constantly calling them, constantly texting them, constantly showing up and being there for them. While other people, they're like, I don't have to ever see you, like send me something. So when I see them every 7 months, I pop up with a gift. Here you go. Like, so it just depends. I try to show my friends all like equal love, and you know, friends and family equal love, but it just depends on the person, honestly. How How do you handle work-life balance? It's cute that you think I handle that. What are the best places to online shop? Amazon. I love Amazon. Shein. Those are my 2 favorites. Best Atlanta restaurant. Best Atlanta restaurant? I don't know. There's a lot of good places in Atlanta. I'm gonna say Papa Do's because I went there today. And I really like Papa Do's. How have you grown in the past 12 months? I don't know. I probably wear bigger clothes because your girl needs to hit the gym. And I don't know. I don't take stuff so personal anymore. I used to be really like in my feelings. I used to cry about a lot of things, and so I don't do that anymore. I realized that other people have like other things going on, and I'm trying to grow. Were you ever afraid to let go and start a business? No, I was never afraid to start the business. I was afraid to quit my job a little bit, but I was never afraid to start the business. What's your biggest pet peeve? Answer that. Favorite childhood memory? Answer that. Oh, I think those are probably the best. And that is it, guys. We made it to the end. I'm so excited. I felt like I was never gonna get through those questions. Okay, so we are at the end. Y'all, that was so many questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this. You know, I enjoyed talking about these things. I mean, most people, you know, wanted to hear about business stuff and what I do on a daily basis, things like that. So I do appreciate you guys. I appreciate you for watching. I appreciate you for asking me the questions. I hope you guys like this video. If so, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Make sure you comment on the video and like the video. Let me know if you like this kind of video or what you want to see from me. And thanks for sticking around, guys. So have a good rest of your day. See you later. Stay tuned for next week's episode of Mo Days.